The world is a mysterious and fascinating place, filled with countless wonders and phenomena that often seem too strange to be true. From peculiar quirks of nature to mind-bending scientific discoveries, these facts show us just how extraordinary our planet and the universe beyond really are. Let's dive into 10 strange but true facts that are bound to leave you amazed. The immortal jellyfish, nature's key to eternal life. Imagine a creature that can potentially live forever. The Turritopsis dohrnii, commonly known as the immortal jellyfish, has earned its name for its ability to reverse its life cycle. When it encounters harsh conditions such as injury, starvation, or environmental stress, it undergoes a biological process called transdifferentiation. Essentially, this jellyfish reverts its cells back to an immature, polyp-like state and begins its life cycle anew. While predation or disease can still end its life, this unique capability means it can theoretically live indefinitely. Scientists are fascinated by this phenomenon, as studying the immortal jellyfish could lead to breakthroughs in understanding aging, regeneration, and even potential advancements in human medicine. The Eiffel Tower grows taller in summer. You might think that a solid iron structure like the Eiffel Tower would remain the same height year-round, but that's not the case. During the summer, when temperatures rise, the Eiffel Tower expands due to thermal expansion, a process where metal grows when heated. This phenomenon can cause the Eiffel Tower to grow as much as 15 centimeters, 6 inches, taller. When the temperature drops in the winter, the tower shrinks back to its original height. While this doesn't affect the structural integrity of the tower, it's a fascinating reminder of how even massive landmarks are influenced by the laws of physics. Next time you visit Paris in the summer, you might be standing in front of a slightly taller Eiffel Tower. Bananas are naturally radioactive. Bananas are not just a delicious snack, they are also radioactive. Bananas contain a significant amount of potassium, specifically potassium-40, a naturally occurring isotope that emits radiation. While this sounds alarming, the radiation levels are so low that they pose no harm to humans. In fact, you would have to eat tens of thousands of bananas in a short period to experience any negative effects. Interestingly, scientists use bananas as a reference point when explaining natural background radiation levels. This led to the creation of the banana equivalent dose, a unit of measurement for radiation exposure. So, the next time you eat a banana, you're holding a little piece of nature's quirky science in your hands. A planet where it rains glass sideways. Exoplanets, planets that exist outside our solar system, are known for their extreme and bizarre conditions, but had 189,733 bits takes things to a whole new level. This gas giant, located about 63 light-years away, experiences some of the most hostile weather in the universe. The planet's surface temperatures reach a scorching 1,700 dec, 3,092 dec, and its winds blow at speeds of up to 5,400 miles per hour, 8,700 kilometers per hour. Even more horrifying, it rains molten glass sideways. The silicate particles in the atmosphere condense into glass, which is then swept sideways by the ferocious winds. While this planet is far from habitable, its strange weather patterns provide scientists with insights into the diversity of planetary atmospheres. A day on Venus is longer than a year. Our neighboring planet Venus defies expectations in many ways, but one of its strangest features is its rotation. A single day on Venus, defined by one complete rotation on its axis, takes about 243 Earth days. Surprisingly, Venus's orbit around the Sun, which constitutes a year, takes only 225 Earth days. This means a day on Venus is actually longer than its year. To make things even more unusual, Venus rotates in the opposite direction to most planets in the solar system. This retrograde rotation causes the Sun to rise in the west and set in the east, creating a completely alien experience compared to Earth. Humans share 60% of their DNA with bananas. Despite the obvious differences between humans and plants, genetics reveals some surprising similarities. About 60% of the genetic material in humans is shared with bananas. While this doesn't mean we're closely related to the fruit, it does highlight the shared building blocks of life on Earth. This overlap stems from the fact that many fundamental biological processes, such as cell division and protein synthesis, are similar across all living organisms. The genetic commonality between humans and bananas serves as a humbling reminder of the interconnectedness of all life forms on our planet. The shortest war in history lasted just 38 minutes. When we think of wars, we often picture drawn-out conflicts lasting months or years, but the Anglo-Zanzibar War of 1896 broke all records by lasting only 38 minutes. The conflict erupted when Sultan Khalid bin Bargash of Zanzibar refused to step down after the death of his predecessor. In response, the British launched a naval bombardment, quickly overwhelming the Sultan's forces. Within less than an hour, the Sultan surrendered, making this the shortest war in recorded history. While brief, this war is a fascinating example of how power dynamics and diplomacy can result in remarkably swift resolutions. The Sahara Desert is mostly gravel, not sand. When you picture the Sahara Desert, endless dunes of golden sand likely come to mind. However, only about 20% of the Sahara is covered in sand dunes. The majority of the desert consists of rocky plateaus, gravel plains, and even mountains. This diversity is the result of millions of years of geological processes, including erosion, tectonic activity, and changing climates. The Sahara also holds traces of ancient civilizations, with rock art and fossils revealing a time when the region was lush and full of life. While sand dunes are certainly the Sahara's most iconic feature, its true landscape is far more varied and complex. Octopuses have 3 hearts and blue blood. Octopuses are some of the most fascinating creatures in the ocean, and their biology is as remarkable as their intelligence. These mollusks have 3 hearts. 2 pump blood to the gills, while the third circulates it to the rest of the body. Even more unusual, their blood is blue due to the presence of hemocyanin, a copper-based molecule that binds oxygen. This adaptation allows octopuses to survive in low-oxygen environments, such as deep-sea habitats. Additionally, when an octopus swims, the heart responsible for pumping blood to the body temporarily stops beating, which is why they prefer crawling over swimming. These incredible adaptations make octopuses one of nature's most extraordinary animals. There are more possible chess games than atoms in the universe. Chess is a game of strategy, logic, and endless possibilities. In fact, the number of potential positions in a chess game is so vast that it exceeds the number of atoms in the observable universe, which is estimated to be around 10^80. After just a few moves, the number of possible game configurations becomes astronomically high, creating a level of complexity that even the most advanced computers struggle to compute. This infinite variability is one of the reasons chess has remained a beloved and challenging game for centuries, with no 2 games ever being exactly alike. From immortal jellyfish and radioactive bananas to glass rain on alien worlds and the bizarre rotations of Venus, these 10 strange but true facts highlight the endless wonders of our universe. These fascinating truths encourage us to stay curious, embrace the unexpected, and continue exploring the mysteries of life. After all, the world is far stranger and far more incredible than we can imagine. If you enjoy discovering these bizarre facts, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-blowing content just like this.